What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Hardbody. Haven't done any recording the last couple of weeks because I've just been sanding away, man. That crap is boring as heck, takes forever, and I'm sure y'all don't want to watch me just be doing this for hours over and over and over, you know? So we did have to pull the Hardbody out of the shop over the weekend because we had to get Ian's truck up in here, change out his upper control arms. Man, those things were shot. The bushings inside of them just fell out. Let me see if I can show y'all. Yeah, here's one right here. See the bushing right there? Just come right out like that. There's none of the rubber is left into that thing. And so yeah, we got him up in here, changed out his control arms, all that stuff fixed up. But now we need to get the Hardbody back into the shop. And guys, I'm excited to show y'all that paint too, man. I went ahead and painted the bottom of the hood and the inside of the door jambs just to get that stuff knocked out. And it looks freaking awesome, dude. It's such a cool color. I'm about to show you guys here in just a second. I'm gonna get the little truck back up into the shop. I've got the golf cart set up there. We're gonna pull it back up in here. And we got to do a little bit more sanding. I picked up another thing of primer. We've still got to paint. You can see the bed's still red right there. The bed's still red on it. We need to hit that with primer. I got some yesterday. And then that's all that's left that needs to be primed on the truck. So we're still doing some light sanding. I found a couple little body spots, you know, little pinholes and a couple things that I don't like I'm going to address and take care of today. And then we're just days away from painting that thing and getting this project whittled down. Again, I haven't heard back from Travis on the air ride stuff, so we probably won't be doing that on that one, which is okay, man, because I don't know if I've mentioned it in the past, I got tons of money tied up in that truck like it sits already, and I really just needed to get it done and get it out of here. So probably paint, tint, speakers, some different rims. We're going to be doing some stuff to them leaf springs on the back right there too, where they're kind of hanging and hitting stuff. But anyways, man, I'm going to quit talking. Let's hook this thing up and get it back in the shop. Man, it's a beautiful day out here in Tennessee today, but it is windy as heck, so it might blow the camera over there. I see that thing wobbling a little bit. It's a good spot to hook this up to. Let me just hook it up to this roll pan. No, I'm just kidding. Where's a good spot? Somebody help me. Boom, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. All right, I got her strapped up. Let's see if we can get her up in there. Oh yeah, baby, we rolling smooth as eggs now. Look at that. Heck yeah. Let me readjust that steering wheel just a little. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we got to change that steering a little bit. Getting a little crooked. See if that'll get us back on path. Yes, sir. She's rolling right up in here, baby. No problem. We might have to crank that steering wheel just a little bit more. No, I don't know. I think we're doing fine. Yeah. I'm going to turn it just a little bit. All right, we got that baby back up in the shop. I don't know what the heck I do without that easy toe. Man, I use that thing daily. This will be pretty tough to do by myself. All right, she's in here. I'm going to come back a little bit more and get it out of the sun because I don't want to be working in the sun. All right, guys, we got that baby back up in the shop. Whew, that wore me out a little bit. Wasn't too bad with the easy toe, but having to run back and forth, crank that steering wheel, got me a little tired. But you can see, bed still needs to be primed. Got the prime over here. We're about to hit that up in a few minutes. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all this color. It's freaking awesome, man. I'm super excited to show y'all. Let me step around and show you this hood. All right, here it is, guys. It's Miami blue. It's a Porsche color. And this sun might be throwing it off just a little bit, so I left a shade where you can kind of see it right here. Look at that. Looks awesome. You can kind of see it in the sun. I know that sun's throwing it off, but we got the door jambs up in here, so maybe that'll kind of give you a good idea too. If you guys were paying attention whenever we were pulling it up into the shop, you probably would have saw the edges right there and already known what that color was before I told you. Anyways, let's step on inside here. There's a little dirty where I've been sanding and stuff. You can see all these little marks. That's just water, all that wipes off. I've already clear coated all that too. But sheesh, man, that's gonna look awesome. Let's step over to the passenger side. Dude, I love that color. It is too cool, man. And I don't know if it's showing up on camera as cool as it is in person, but freaking cool color, man. And I'm sure you guys have already seen it before. Like I said, it's a Porsche color. It's Miami blue, pretty common color, but it's gonna look awesome on this whole truck right here. I think that color is gonna give it a cool 90s vibe and just look really awesome, man. And also, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or TikTok or any of that, but if you don't, man, you might want to go over there and follow me because I do some sneak peeks of this stuff, you know. Like some guys already seen this color maybe a week or so ago because I posted some updates on that. So if you guys don't follow me on that, man, go over there and click the little button on that. That way you can see all the stuff and kind of give you a little sneak peek. Is there something in my mustache? Oh, that's the dang gray hair right there. It looks weird. All right, anyway. Yeah, if you follow me over there, man, you'll see some stuff because I usually post updates and just little clips and stuff over there before it ever makes it to YouTube. So if you guys want to see that stuff, follow me over there. If you don't give a crap, then okay, cool. Went ahead and pulled the tailgate off here and taped up the handle, man. I think it's just going to be easier to tape up that handle than to pull this off because this thing is hell getting back on and scratching up stuff because you got to put the little the clips and the metal rods on the back. So, man, I don't care. I tape that up. We're just going to blast it like that. That way I don't have to scratch nothing putting it back together. And I took the little rods off. They're somewhere. I think they're up in there somewhere. I painted those fresh black. So they'll kind of be a little bit different. Don't look like I just blasted blue all over everything. The body's looking really, really good, man. Like I said, I had a couple little pinholes we got to address. There's one. Oh, that one's a run. I got a couple little circles and stuff here. So I guess the game plan for today is I'm going to finish up. I started the other day taping up the engine bay here. We need to get this plastic off because I don't know if I told you on the last video, but we had already painted nice in black. And then apparently I didn't cover it up good enough. Whenever I was hitting primer in blue, it just damn speckled all over everything in there. Everything got paint all over it and overspray. So I had to pull the stuff back off, repaint everything the other day. Now this time we're going to tape it up real good and put some plastic over that and cover it so it doesn't get no overspray or anything on it. That's what we're going to do first because I don't want that damaged again. We'll drape the plastic all the way down through here and then probably cover this cab so we don't get no overspray inside there. And I pressure washed this bed the other day and hit it with the Scotch-Brite, the little red Scotch-Brite pad. Yeah, like one of those over there. So she's pretty much ready, man. We'll do a wax and grease wipe down on it. And I'm going to blast it with primer. That came out weird. It's kind of hard to say, I guess. Blast it with, no, it's not hard to say. And then, yeah, we'll need to tape up that window again. I pulled that off because I had the plastic on this window and the front window. But after you paint on that stuff, if you guys haven't done it, when the paint dries on that plastic and if the wind blows it and it crinkles up or whatever, paint flakes go all over the place, man. We have paint flakes all over the side of the truck, all in the parking lot out there. So I went ahead and pulled all that crap off. We'll put fresh plastic on that because once we start spraying this thing, we don't want that junk to fly all over the paint, you know. All right, let's get some plastic, man, and plastic up that engine bay. That Miami blue over there is such a dang color, man. I think that's going to look really awesome. Also, I got to run some more body filler right there too. I don't know if you guys saw that. I had to bend this up a little bit and adjust it a little bit because it wasn't setting right. See where this sits along that seal right there? It was kind of bowed and looked funny. So I noticed that the ghost just closed the garage door there. I noticed that it wasn't sitting right. And after I adjusted a little bit, I had to cut out some of this Bondo and bend this little lip. And now she's sitting a lot better now. But I think that's got that sealed up nice and tight, man. So we're about to come around to the back here and start getting set up for this primer. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little blower and blow that out one more time. Do a nice wipe down. We'll set up our paint gun wherever the heck that thing's at. And we'll spray this crap out, man. Okay, everything's taped back up, taped up the glass. I took a piece here and just kind of draped it around the whole front right here. That's separately, but I got this draped here to kind of keep dust out of the inside of the cab. Dang, that dump truck was loud as heck. Yeah, that should keep most of the overspray out of the cab there. Now I think all we need to do, wipe out this bed right here, set up the gun, and blast that paint. Just give her that little degreaser bath. Knock off some of that dust. Now I'm not going out of my way to do anything extra on this bed. It's the bed of a truck. All these corners, some of the little, the sealant and the caulking or whatever the heck that is chipping off in some places. And man, I'm just not going to do anything to it. I'm going to blast paint right over it, and it is what it is. I actually think this thing had a bed liner in the back of it when we first got it. Some gun ain't that dirty, really. I must have did a good job washing it out. Dude, I think that's about ready right there. All right, we need to just let that dry up a little bit more. I can see where it's still a little damp in a couple spots, but we'll get our paint gun set up while that's drying. I'm gonna wipe down that lip too. All right, I got a mess up here, man, from paint supplies and Working on Ian's truck yesterday. We got tools all over the place. Let's see, what do we got going on? Where's my paint gun? Here it is right here. All right, and I'm not going to record the whole spraying process because, man, that overspray destroys crap. Look at this, is one of my phones that's sitting up here. I don't know if you can see it in the video. It's probably hard to tell in that video, but it's covered in blue, man. There's blue overspray all over that and all over everything else in here. So I'm not going to leave my phone out and my camera going the whole time while I'm doing that. I'll record a little clip for y'all, and then I'm going to cut that sucker off, and I'll catch you guys back up when I'm done with it. That way, I don't ruin my camera. All right, and this is just some of that stuff off the shelf there at AutoZone. You can get it at O'Reilly. The Duplicolor, it's a primer coat. It says it feels scratches and it's easy sanding. We don't need nothing heavy duty for that bed right there. We just need to get a good coat of primer on it and get it ready for this blue. And you don't have to mix any hardener or anything with this. It's ready to go out of the can. Just give it an old shake and a stirring. And this stuff's ready to go straight in the gun. Definitely needs a good mixing. It's thick on the bottom. That's how I like them, thick on the bottom. Yeah, I can feel that stuff thickening up. It was super thin when I first opened it. You can see it stuck to the paint stick there. You gotta stir this stuff for like dang 15 minutes. We'll get a mixture of some stirring, some mixing, some stirring, and then we're just gonna go with it. All right, man, that's looking good, smelling good. Tastes good. Hell, that should be good enough, man. We don't want it mixed up too good. We don't want it to be perfect around here, man. We just like it done just decent enough. Golly, I can't get that cap off there. Sheesh. Son of a gun. Who put that mother effer on there? There it goes. All right. Okay, we need a respirator and a little spray jacket. All right, dude, let's rock and roll. Whew, got that knocked out, man. It's stanky as heck up in here. I'm burning up from wearing that jacket, but we have got it knocked out. Look at that. Nice coat of primer on the bed there. It ate up that whole quart. Where did it go? I think I threw it in the garbage already. But it ate up that whole quart to do that. I put on 2 pretty decent good coats on there. And almost all the red is off this truck now. A few little spots here and there, but dude, she's ready. We just got to sand a little spot right here, do a little bit of work up front, and man, it's damn near ready to go ahead and put that blue on there. I'd say in the next couple days, man, we'll be blasting that thing out. I'm excited for it. Whew. All right, dudes. We got 2 good coats of blue on that thing. I put in a little clip of me spraying. I didn't want to leave the camera going. Again, I didn't want to get that thing blue. So I just put a couple little clips in. Boom, she's done, man. It looks awesome. I got a little run over the door handle right here. And there's some weird type of reaction thing on the tailgate. I think maybe I didn't wipe all that wax and grease remover off all the way. So tomorrow, we'll let that set up tonight. Tomorrow we'll come out and I'll sand those little runs above that door handle. I'll do a light sand on that tailgate again, and then we'll fade a little bit of paint on those 2 spots right there. No big deal. And we'll hit it with clear coat tomorrow, man. It's a little late in the day. I don't feel like messing with it anymore. So that'll probably wrap it up for today, man. I'm going to clean up a little bit. Really not too much left that we can do today. You know, all this paint is wet and sticky in here, and I don't want to kick up a whole bunch of dust. So I'm probably just going to shut down the doors, turn everything down for the night, and we'll come back out here tomorrow and hit it with that clear coat. But dude, she's looking good. Look at that. We got the hood done right there, both sides of the tailgate. I wish I would have just waited on that tailgate because me rushing is what caused that little reaction on that one side. So what are you going to do, man? I'm not a professional at this junk. We got that wiper cowl right there all shaved and looking good. And where our antenna went. And oh yeah, on the hood there are little spots where the windshield washer stuff went. So turned out all right, man. Also our little our corner light delete panels turned out okay. Golly, man, I know that this camera ain't picking up that blue like it should, but it looks so freaking good, man. When we get it out in the sun, y'all be able to see it real good. And yeah, I just sprayed all right over the damn tires, man. I don't care. We're putting new tires and rims on that thing, and we're just going to toss them. That's how that up there turned out. Pretty decent, pretty decent. You can see I went ahead and like I told you, I smeared some more mud in right there where we had to cut that out and make that more level. The bodywork didn't come out like super duper perfect, man, but I knew that. This thing, I mean, it came a long way from where it started. If you look at it in the right spot, you can see, like, you look right there, you can see a couple little ripples here and there, but man, what are you going to do? This ain't no dang Barrett Jackson build or no Meckham auction or something like that. It's just a cool little old mini truck. Cruise around town. Hopefully chicks will dig it and you'll get laid. If not, you're definitely going to get a lot of thumbs ups from the dudes. Check that out. Nice, man. All right, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut down the shop, let this stuff dry up a little bit, and I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. All righty, guys. I got that clear coat sprayed down, and I'm embarrassed, man. I freaking ruined it, guys. It turned out terrible. I guess that's what I get for talking crap, that I just get lucky every time, because this time I got every issue. We got runs, fish eyes, just all kinds of crap, man. It turned out terrible. I don't know what was going on. I think I had too much moisture in my line. Now, the tailgate turned out smooth as eggs, man. Look at that. Looks really good. Turned out good. Yeah, looks good. Hood turned out pretty good too. But the rest of the truck, like, I don't know how good you can see it in the light. Yeah, you can see right there. You can see runs, orange peel like a son of a gun. It just looks. There's some fish eyes. And the whole damn truck turned out like that, man. See, look at this crap. Look at that across the top. Golly, I'm so embarrassed. It was looking awesome until I did that. So I've spent the last couple days sanding on this side right here, trying to knock it all back down. And it's turning out pretty good now, man. Now this right here is smooth as heck. We've got no runs. Almost every bit of the orange peel is gone. You can see right here. You can see there's a couple little spots of orange peel left. We're going to do a little bit more sanding today. I haven't been filming a lot because obviously sanding is boring as heck, man. And nobody wants to watch you do that crap for days. So I've just been out here knocking it out. We haven't gotten a video out in a couple weeks just because that's what I've been doing with this. I've been sanding it, getting it prepped for the blue, and then the blue turned out excellent. The clear coat is like crap. I burned through a little bit right there when I was sanding the other day, so we're going to touch that up. But again, I don't do this all the time, man. I hardly ever do this at all. We got this right here looking pretty good. You know, we sanded that down. We got a little bit of orange peel. We got to get out of that. But this whole seam where I filled that in turned out smooth as heck, man. Look at that. Looks really good. But so that's going to be the plan for the next few days. Might not do much recording on that either. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on knocking this down a little bit until we've got it really smooth. We're going to do the same to the other side. I'm not going to worry about the bed right there. The tailgate and the hood turned out really good. We'll do a light sand of that so that way the orange peel matches the orange peel on this right here. And then we'll buff it all out. I actually might do a whole nother second coat of clear on this because there are some spots that are really deep of fish eyes. And I'm going to have to sand that down really low. May spray a whole nother coat on this and sand it again. Just because I want it to turn out pretty decent, man. There's still a few little dents left over that I didn't get all the way perfect. Like you can see that one right there, obviously. But that's about it on this side. I think there's one little small one on the other side. these little spots right here turned out excellent, dude. That looks really good too. So, all right, man, I'm gonna quit talking and just grab some sandpaper and jump back in on this. Try to get as much as I can knocked out today. All right, I'm gonna start with a fresh 1000 grit on this mug. And then from the videos that I saw, it says like hit it with 1000 grit and then 2000, 3000, 5000, and then buff that sucker out. So that's what I've been doing. Oh, crap. That's what I've been doing, just going off tips of other people's videos. And so far, man, I'm a lot happier. After I sprayed that clear coat and saw how that turned out, dude, I was so let down. But luckily, it looks like we're going to be able to save it a little bit. All right, I've been in here sanding away, man. I've hit that thing with, let me shut this door. It's bright as heck, and those guys are over there weed eating. I hit it with some 2000 grit, 3000 grit, 5000 grit, and then I just hit it with a light polish. And man, she's looking so much better. Look at that. See that? And that's just with the first polish. I haven't, with some more grittier stuff. I haven't hit it with the rubbing compound, the finished polish yet. So we'll get a little bit more shinier than that, but not too bad, man. I literally just hit it right now and then wiped it off. So I don't know how I'm feeling about it, man. There's a couple spots like you can see right there. Let's see if I can get the right light. A couple little fish eyes in it that are still standing out, man. And I don't know if it's worth my time to reblast this whole damn truck over a few fish eyes, man. Again, this ain't $1 million build. It was supposed to be just a little flipper to make a little cash and roll on to the next one. So I'm not sure, man. I polished that up so that way I could kind of get an idea if I wanted to continue on trying to sand this truck down all the way or if I should just go ahead and blast it. But I'm going to look at this and think about it for a little bit today. You guys can't see it as good on camera as I can. I mean, it looks really good on cam. But there are some spots that there's more than I like, you know. Across this top, let's see if we can find you some. It's hard to find them on the camera. I mean, it's looking really good. But in person, man, it's not. You know, like I said, there's several. There's probably 10 little spots throughout this. Let me try to open this door and see if we can get a little light on it. No, that's kind of just blinding us, man. You can't really tell still. But dude, she is shining up really good compared to this side over here. Let me show you. I'm not sure if y'all remember how this looked. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look how terrible. See that orange peel? See those runs? You went from that to this. Just a little wet sanding and some polish. All right, the guys just called me over at the machine shop. I dropped off the wheels we're going to be putting on this thing. They had to be bored out a little bit in the center. Dropped them off yesterday. They just called, said they're ready to come pick up. So we're going to head on into town, grab the wheels for that, and we'll probably come back after lunch and test fit them if they fit good. I've got some tires in the corner, some new tires. We'll go get those slapped on, and those babies will be ready to put on here, dude. And I'm excited to show y'all what they're going to look like. They're just some old stock Titan rims, but man, it looks cooler than that right there. Those are some 14s, and we're throwing on some 18s. So I think it's going to look a lot better. All right, got a little bit of cash, got some keys. We're about to roll into the machine shop and grab these wheels. Man, those things are going to look cool on there. I've been seeing it with those little 14s all this time. Those things just look stupid on there, man. It looks weird. Oh, yeah, she's looking good over here with that Cervini's hood on there. My truck's dirty as heck, man. I need to take some time to clean this sucker up. All right, let's put this baby in sport and let's roll out. So we're rolling out of the shop right here. I wanted to show you guys right up the road from the shop, man. They put some dang cameras up on this telephone pole pointing towards my shop, man. I think the people have been complaining about our burnouts and maybe Cody's wheelies going through town. Look, nobody's coming through this middle pole right here. Look, there's two black cameras, one facing towards my shop, one facing the other way. What the heck's that all about, man? I live in a small town. There's not even cameras in town around here. So for them to put one like outside the telephone pole right near my shop, I don't know what the heck's going on. Anyways, you come up through my shop, I wouldn't be doing any burnouts or any wheelies. So if anybody's want to do burnouts, man, you better do them in my parking lot and keep it in the parking lot. Unlike Aiden, man, that's something we're going to do burnouts like damn Dukes of Hazzards pulling out of the parking lot. Well, all right, man, this place ain't too much farther up the road. We're going to keep on cruising, and I'll catch y'all over there. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. All right, we got these babies loaded up. Looks like they did perfect, man. These are the wheels we're going to use. They got them bored out there in the middle. Looks like 4 inches is what we were supposed to do, and a 1/2 inch deep. I don't know, man. I've never done this before. I was just going off some videos. But, dude, those are going to look sweet on that truck. I'm excited. So let's get them back to the shop and grab some wheels. We need to go drop those off at the tire shop. All right, we got them all loaded up. Man, if you guys need any metal work done around town, any machine work, make sure you hit up these guys right here, man. They hooked it up fast and good price, man. Really cool dudes. I don't know why the heck I didn't think to bring the dang tires with me, dude. I should have brought the dang tires with me. We could have dropped them off at the tire shop while we're in town, but whatever, man. We still got a few more days before we need to get those slapped on the truck anyways. So we'll just probably drop them off tomorrow or something like that. All right, let's roll. See if we can't get out of this spot. Oh, yeah, we made it out of there, baby. Smooth as eggs, no problem. It looks way worse coming in than what it actually is. I don't know if y'all can see down there, a little drop off. Nah, I don't know. Sketchy as heck. Anyways, let's roll. So I figured I might as well go ahead and swing by the Harbor Freight while I'm in town, save myself a little bit of time. We do need another filter for our spray gun, just in case we do spray another coat on that. And I'll go ahead and grab some more, get some more sandpaper while we're here too. Dang, shit freaking stinks in here, man. It smells like dog crap. Poof. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? Oh yeah, there's one right there. That'll work perfect. $4.99, dude. I should have snatched up one of them a long time ago. All right, now we need to find some microfiber towels. Where the heck are these suckers at? Go through there. We'll go with this one right here. That should work out perfect. Alrighty, man. We just scored. Got our microfiber rags right there. Some more sandpaper over at the O'Reilly. Hooked us up, baby. All right, now let's get back to the shop and get some work done. All right, we made it back. Let's jump back in, do a little bit more sanding, and see if we can't make this look a little bit better. She's shining up good right now, man. Look at that. Look at that sun shining in. Dang, dude, that looks looks really good, man. I'm very impressed. Look, here comes Ian rolling up right there. Truck looking good since we built that thing back. You gonna try to do a burnout? Yeah. Nah, ain't happening, buddy. Not in that big old slow truck. Now, usually sometimes it does work. Let's see. Oh, he's getting it. He's getting it. No. Oh, not happening. No, sir. Not today, buddy. Not today. Maybe put a little bit of water on it. Then you might get them to spin. Anyway, back to that, dude. That thing is looking dank. Look at that. Golly, compared to this nastiness over here. I mean, this thing looks like pure crap, dude. Look at that. Look at all that crap. And see, that's why I'm thinking we might have to do another coat, because that front piece did look good. That front fender looked good. But on spots where we've got all these right there, man, it's really hard to sand all those out. I really tried my best up on the front, and you can see we've got a few that's left over. That's what I was trying to show you guys earlier. The sun kind of moved out of the way a little bit now, so we might be able to see. Yep. You know, you got one right there. Let's see where else. It's hard to find them on the camera, man. I'm telling you, they're there. Yeah, you can see one right here. There. And they're just scattered throughout. I'm actually going to go at it one more time with a 1000 grit and try to knock those spots down one more time. See if I can make that look better. That way, I know that I probably will be able to knock those down too. Dude, I put like 3 or 4 heavy super coats of clear coat on that. So hopefully we got enough space to where I can keep on sanding down a little bit. Shoo, man, I'm getting hungry. Kathy needs to come on home, dude. What is it? It's about 12:15. It's way past my lunchtime. I usually try to have lunch about 11:15. Old fat boy right here. Like my food, like to eat early. Anyway, man, I've been over here sanding on this driver's side, getting it knocked out. We've got the driver's side door all the way up to the fender there knocked out, and it's looking much better. You guys remember earlier how that stuff was, dude, it was nasty. She's smooth as eggs now. Yeah, we're just going to keep on working on it, man. I'm about to go inside and get cleaned up because I know Kathy's going to be here any minute for lunch. That's my plan for the rest of the day, is just keep on sanding on this thing. Probably my plan for the rest of the week. Just gonna keep sanding on it, get it knocked out, and I believe we are gonna put another coat. I keep going back and forth with myself, but we'll just have to see. Well, alrighty guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. We've got a lot of stuff accomplished in this one. We've got her all painted out blue and looking awesome, kinda. We went and picked up those wheels today. We're gonna get those tires slapped on tomorrow, and we'll probably hold off on putting those on just yet, because I may spray another coat of clear coat. Not sure yet. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Watch me work on this thing. Kind of a boring video, doing a lot of sanding and stuff here and there. Not a lot of entertainment in that. The subscribers keep on coming up, man. We're almost at 6,000 now. Dude, that is so freaking awesome. I really appreciate all the support from you guys. Make sure y'all head on over to radfabz.com. Get yourself a cool shirt, not like this one right here. Oh, there's Kathy pulling in for lunch, man. Perfect timing. Head on over and get yourself a magnet, get yourself a cool sticker. Hell, get your buddy a sticker. And just like always, if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs up anyways. Thanks for watching the video.